Okay, so let's finish off the design here. We just need to do the button and yeah, this last little bottom div. Okay, so let's start with some padding. This div right here, I could do. I'm curious if I could do padding on the div, or I could maybe do this button and give it a margin. I think it makes more sense on the div. So class equals search. Okay, so this is my search div. So down here we will go dot search to select the div with that class. And I guess if I wanted to be consistent, I did div.main here. I could do div.bio and div.search. Again, it doesn't matter. It'll work both ways, but just to be consistent. Okay, in this search, we wanted to do padding top, let's say 20 pixels. Save that. And that looks better. Good. Now, it looks like these things are bigger. And actually, that might be a little too much padding. Well, whatever, we'll see. Looks like I added some padding to the button here. So let's style that button up. Button. I should double check here. What did I do? Alt text is default size. I got the papyrus and the roboto. I got the background colors. Here we go. Search button background is this hex code. Oh, and my link I also need to set. It's not working right now, and we got to add the hover. Okay, but we'll get back to that. So I'm going to copy this, go to my style sheet, and my button is going to have a background color of that, and the text color should be white. Okay, good. And add some padding. 10 no, probably 5 pixels and 15. Remember, this is top and bottom, left and right. Okay, that looks pretty good. And if I check the image here, that looks decent. This looks a little more crisp, probably just the whatever the viewing or the capture I did. It looks like the input element, the height is larger to match the button a bit. So let's do that. Input element, we can specify its height. Maybe 20 pixels. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That was a good guess. Okay. You know what? I'm feeling like maybe, yeah, that's good. Maybe there's a bit too much padding, possibly. Where did we do that again? Oh yeah, the div search. Let's change that to 10 pixels. Looks good. And then the bottom, there's too much padding as well, but that padding is actually from my main div, right? I did 20 pixels top and bottom. So you know what? I can change that by going 10 pixels here. If you do 3 numbers, the first number is for the top, the second number is for left and right, and this one's for the bottom. And that should, yeah, good, 10 pixels, 10 pixels. Cool. That's looking pretty good. Yeah, maybe a little more, and then we can tweak too. I think the padding on the bottom of this one, we could use a little more. And then I need to get that link working. Okay, so let's just do that. The bio, what did we do here for the bio? Oh, 15 pixels. So I could do the same thing. Maybe I want 25 pixels on the bottom. Right, top, left, right, bottom. And that gives me a little more space down here. Excellent. Okay. What else do I need? Oh yeah. Let's go back to our README. And we've got all of this done. The PoWiki link. This is where it should actually go. Copy that and put that into here. And normally in the style notes, I should say, whenever I go to an external page, I usually open it in a new window. So we should do that target equals underscore blank. So it opens in a new tab or new window. And I should have put that in the style notes as well. I'll try to make sure I do that on the assignments for you. Okay, so now if I test this out, that's my link. And it opens up in a new tab and a lot more information than I have on our little webpage, but that's okay. All right, and we needed that hover effect. So on hover, change the background to white and text color to the same color. So basically the same color as the search background. All right, cool. Actually, let's copy and paste this because I'll need that. Copy. And for the A tag, I'll just add it right after this, A:hover. So I want background color to be this and the text color to be white. So it's currently white, we just want to inverse it. That's kind of cool. Hold on, it was currently white. Oh, what do I want to do? Let me read that again. On hover, change back. Oh, I want to change the background to white and the text color to this. Sorry, got it mixed up. So background color to white and the text color to the green. Yeah, okay, there we go. So the background color becomes white, text color green. I actually wonder if it should start this way and then go to, whatever, this is fine. Okay, and you know what? I think that looks pretty good, right? If this was a screenshot from before, we've got it nicely. I know the zoom is probably not totally accurate, but this would be pretty close, I think. Nice background. Buddy, I am the Dragon Warrior, PoeWiki, search. We got our input element here. We could style the font there if we wanted to. Oh, well, I almost missed it. The rounded corners there. Okay, so the rounded corners, that is, what is that again? That's border radius. Yeah, and again, if we went to here, I think under borders, it talks here about border radius somewhere. All properties, look at all these things. Border radius. You can also hit Control F and search for border radius. Hey, rounded borders, there we go. So actually, why don't I copy and paste this? Since I'm right here, we will go to our main div and just add that border radius 5 pixels. And that adds a bit of a corner, maybe a little more than that, I think. Maybe let's go to 10, 15 pixels. Rounds it off nicely. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. And anything else? I got the transparency on there. Search button, rounded. Ta-da! Okay, this is awesome. And now that we have this code, when we learn JavaScript, what we're going to do is we're going to actually listen for an event. When someone types in Viper and hits search, we'll change the image to be an image of Viper. We'll change the heading here. We'll change the quote, and we'll change the link. Okay, and be able to update. JavaScript allows us to change the behavior of our web page. Makes it more interactive. All right, that's it for this example. I think the next example, I wanted to do a web page on Vivaldi. Some nice classical music. I hope you like that stuff. All right, hope this is helping. I'll do one more example, and your practice assignments will be very similar to this, where I'll give you that folder, right, with the images you need, with the README, with the style notes and the screenshot, and you'll just have to build it. Okay. All right, that's it. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.